Welcome everyone. I'm going to check the audio and bring up the page here. I haven't gone live in such a long time. All right. And I'll probably check on that periodically. I'm just making sure that my controller is not okay. It's charging because my controller was low on power. I got a longer USB-C cord. So, you guys have been following the episodes. I have been testing the Warlock build, basically for Arc. And what I was doing was trying to get away from Getaway artists, so I was using Fallen Sunstar. But I found a better setup for this. I'm still using Centrifuge, but I switched to Mint Retrograde for Unstoppable Champions, and I went back to Hammerhead for the anti-barriers. I switched to the Luminopotent 4-piece gear set. So that's going to create Ionic traces when you defeat Jolt. Defeat targets with Jolt, or you defeat Jolted targets. So, and then everybody basically knows what Getaway Artist does, consuming a grenade, and you get amplified at the same time. So that's really good. But yeah, I think I have a mixture of Gunner and Grenadier. Okay, so I have 3 Gunners and 2 Grenadier pieces. And then I have Hunter's Journal for the artifact. Now, I was also looking at Tablet of Ruin, and I was also looking at Slayer Baron. But I'm going to stick with this one for now because I fight a lot of champions. So, and I'm using the auto rifle, sustain fire with this perk. Continuously damaging combatants or healing allies with an auto rifle grants you damage resistance. So since I'm using Centrifuge the most, I think that would be pretty good. Energy diffusion, gain a small amount of resistance to all damage dealt to you by combatants. Counter energy, when you or a member of your fire team stun the champion. We do that a lot. You gain energy for your least charged ability. Bad amplitude. Damaging a champion with arc ability causes the champion to become jolted, which is awesome. Targeting autoloader while you have an auto rifle equipped. Defeating combatants reloads your equipped weapon and temporarily increases weapon damage. Awards bonus progress when dealing final blows while surrounded. So again, that's because I'm using Centrifuge a lot. Shield Crush. The second one is what I'm looking at. While you are amplified, your grenade recharges faster and deals increased damage. So that's good. Shock and all, when you have an arc or prismatic subclass equipped, arc final blows while you're amplified summon a burst of lightning that damages and jolts targets. So just get arc final blows. Now, like I said, Centrifuge is great. I do need let me see how a Fine Memorial works, because I have to keep the anti-barrier option. I don't know if I'm going to like this one better or not, but this is the only one that I have. And it's an anti-barrier, and it's a machine gun. So Arc, anti-barrier, machine gun. I want to keep all of those going. And again, we're going to combine Getaway Artist with Ionic Sentry. So I'm going to charge it up, toss it, and then consume the grenade to trigger the Arc Soul. Now, you can use this fragment, but this fragment does not trigger Amplified when you initially create your rift. So yes, you do get the Arc Soul, but you don't automatically get Amplified when you trigger your rift. So there we go. I've got Flux Grenade because the cooldown is low. Ball Lightning works pretty good. It also, is this the one that jolts or is it the other one? It's this one, Chain Lightning jolts. But I like this one. It's got good range on it. Out of the two, like this is 212 base cooldown. This is 245. And then I got the Healing Rift. So with Ionic Sentry, I combine that with Electrostatic Mind. Defeating targets with arc abilities or defeating jolted or blinded targets creates an Ionic Trace. So Ionic Sentry actually blinds the targets. And then I have the grenades jolting the targets, which includes the Arc Soul damage. So that's going to be creating Ionic Traces. And with this, the Ionic Trace makes you amplified. So there's that. Fragments, Spark of Shock, Arc Grenades jolt targets, Spark of Ions, defeating a jolted target, or defeating a target with a bolt charge creates an Ionic Trace. Spark of Resistance, while surrounded by combatants, you are more resistant to incoming damage. Spark of Discharge, Arc Weapon Funnel Blows have a chance, I don't know how much of a chance that is, to create another Ionic Trace. And then collecting an Ionic Trace grants you a stack of Bolt Charge, which is really good for defeating champions. So the Ionic Trace itself is a bolt of pure arc energy that travels along the ground, seeking towards its creator. When picked up, Ionic Traces grant ability energy. So your class, your melee, your grenade. I don't think it charges your super, but I'm not sure about that one. But yeah, your melee, your grenade, your class ability for sure. Stats, I switched the build from what I had before, so now I don't have any health. The melee got a little bit. Grenade is up pretty high, but it should be higher than this. Gosh, I do have a grenade font on my gauntlets, and that's going to give me another 20 points when I have an armor charge. So then the 176 jumps up to 196, so that's good. And then super is pretty average, but it's plus 113% in terms of how fast it charges. The class, I don't think I need it. I think I'm gonna get enough Ionic Traces to keep my class ability up. And then the weapon, it's at 134. It's got plus 15 damage, reloading and handling plus 10%, and then it's got some let's see, large ammo brick chance. Primary special damage is up only 5%. Heavy weapon damage is up 3.3%. So it's not that much. Not that much. So yeah, I'm thinking that I'm gonna go with a lot of grenade and a lot of weapon. So I'm probably gonna lean towards Gunner, but I'm not sure. Because Gunner is backwards. It's gonna give me a bunch of grenade. Wait, it's gonna give me a bunch of weapon, and then the grenade is gonna be secondary, which isn't terrible, but it's supposed to be flipped the other way around. Grenadier is also great, and it's probably pretty standard for this build to go with Grenadier pieces. So I've got two of those. So if you want to, like, if I want to switch back to Grenadier across the board, I have to get some more Grenadier pieces because this is all I have. Um, yeah, so that third stat, I want that in weapons instead of melee. So that's what I'm looking for. I've got demo, it's got too much in health. This one has class, but I don't think I need that one. Um, this one's powerhouse. It doesn't have any grenade. So, oh my gosh, I'm not even gonna keep that one there. Okay. This one is another gunner. Um, it's okay. Pretty good weapon, pretty good grenade. But I'm missing a few points here and there though. So if I can get more grenadiers, but having that plus 20 in the weapons slot, I think I'll be good to go because my class, I'm not worried about it, like I said, because the ionic traces, I'm going to be getting so many ionic traces theoretically that I'm not going to have to have my class that very high at all. So I can put those points into weapon and it shouldn't make much of a difference. All right, so testing grounds. I'm gonna say, because I'm trying to complete all these before Tuesday. I didn't even start on this one. I need 12 more of these. I need one more activity, and I'm like about 60% finished with this one, just defeating targets. Almost at rank 13. Yeah, okay. And then on my ghost, I have a grenadier armorer. So it gives me a better chance to get grenadier armor to drop. So it has to drop as grenadier, and it has to drop with the third stat in weapons. And obviously sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it gives me the wrong piece of gear still, but it helps. What else is there? What else is there? I think that's it. Okay. So I'm going to jump back into, let's see, we have fire team. Oh my goodness. Well, I got to stack some bonus drops. That's really what I want to do. So Warden of Nothing and Battleground Delve. I can't quite remember what this one is. And then I just ran this one, and that went pretty well. So I'm going to monitor my health to make sure that I don't need my health stat. What else is there? This is a tier S, so the rewards that drop should be good. If you get like a tier A, sometimes you'll get tier 4 drops instead of tier 5 drops, which is annoying for me at this point. So I try to do, even when if I'm doing solo ops, I try to do a tier S. But yeah, the loop that I'm running. I'm consuming the grenade to trigger the Arc Soul. The Arc Soul gets enemy defeats. The enemy defeats creates the Ionic Sentry, and then I toss the Ionic Sentry and do the whole thing over again. And then I have my grenade stat up so high that my grenade stat is high. I've got a grenade font on, and I'm getting the Ionic traces, so I shouldn't lose my grenade too much.
Hey, it's the Chosen One and his ghost. Still trying to save the universe.
Just the reef.
I haven't been in here for so long.
Destabilizing the region.
Ha! Well, don't let me stop you. You'll want to kill the Warden's servitor. Things gone wackadoo.
Prison of Elders welcomes you. Impress your warden, yes.
Is that Varix?
Hell no. Varix left his pet servitor behind, and the thing went nuts. Thinks it is him. It's running the whole prison through some kind of combat drills.
And of course, Centrifuge, you don't have to reload it. You just sprint, and it starts to reload by itself.
Only way to go deeper is past this prisoner transport. I tried to shut down the rail system to get us a clear path out.
Oh, I can't summon.
Cut me off. Watch for oncoming transports.
Incoming.
I hate these trains. Dang it. Oh my gosh. Hate those things.
This here is a Vex cell block. I didn't think time-traveling robots would form gangs in prison, but there are Vex here of multiple subtypes, slaved to a single mind.
Important target, Guardian. Kill or be killed.
It's okay as long as you don't get run over by a train. Transcendence. What was that? I don't know what that was. Something exploded.
Round one.
Oh, I forgot about this part.
Kill them dead, Guardian. They are dead. You are not.
I couldn't see anything on that one.
Round two. Dismantle mines, yes. Or you die.
This one.
Victory well earned.
Lightning bolt.
You face the final round. A mighty cabal challenges.
Hey, shiny.
You fought. You won. Your treasure awaits.
Treasure, treasure. I got nothing.
Looks like the trickster left you a present. I always hated her. But she made me laugh.
Ooh.
That's the backup control room, where the warden's servitor keeps his closest friends and angriest inmates. Good luck.
An old friend is here. Judgment at hand.
Lee, Thunder Crash.
Thanks for your help out here, Chosen One. So, hey, confession time. Spider asked me to get a crew together to take the prison back from the Barons, and you did great. So, I'll clean up behind you, and Spider will sell this place back to the Awoken.
We want a cut.
I like your style, but you all already got a cut. It's right there in front of you.
Right.
I don't have any more space for alloys. Darn. I'm gonna have to spend some of them. How did we do? 47. That was tough to judge. Because that team was pretty good. Especially the one with the lightsaber. Praxic blade, I should say. And that's not one of my favorite missions. All right, let's see if we have any armor. Got a demolitionist. Not quite. It's not terrible, but not quite what I was looking for. Yeah, one armor piece. They gave me 3 weapons. Tier 3, no thank you. And I have to go through these 2. I have a bunch of these, like the Nameless Midnight and then the hand cannon, but I don't really use them. I did get the punch out that I wanted already. This has incandescent, heal clip. This is not bad. Demo. Kill clip, feeding frenzy. The only issue with this one is the range is terrible, but it is a sidearm. They gave me another Cynosure Aurora Dawn. A Fine Memorial did pretty good. It did pretty good. And it's got Rolling Storm on it, so I like this one. I did stack up on cores again, so my cores are fine. It's everything else. I keep running out of glimmer and running out of enhancement prisms. But I found a video on YouTube that gave me a really good tip on that, because right now I had like 2 or 3 like an hour ago. So he was saying that you go to your collections, you go to armor, and for me, I go to leveling, and you pick a piece of blue gear. So I went with the helmet. So he was saying that you masterwork this blue, and then when you turn it in, you get double the amount of enhancement prisms. So you spend 3 enhancement prisms to masterwork it, and then once you dismantle it after you masterworked it, you get 6 enhancement prisms back. So for every 3 prisms you spin, you get 6 of them back. So you just keep doubling up like that. So I did that like 7 times, um, and got some enhancement prism back. So I'll go through the example, but see the glimmer. Every time you do this, is 777 glimmer. So I'll get a couple of these. So basically, I'm gonna spend 6 prisms, but I'm gonna get 12 back when I dismantle them. So I've got enough shards. I haven't had a problem maxing out my ascendant shards, so that's not the issue. The issue is these down here. Every time I masterwork a gear piece, I think it's 13 enhancement prisms, and I'm just burning through them like crazy because I'm trying all these different builds. So here's 2 blue. I go over here, and like I said, so this is 1 prism. This is going to be 3, and then it's 1 shard. And there you go. It's masterworked. So after you masterwork it, you dismantle it. And you get 6 enhancement prisms back. It's a long way around, yes, to it's a long way around to getting enhancement prisms, but it's better than the alternative. And as far as glimmer, I think it's 13,500 glimmer to go through upgrading this. And then you got to add on the 777 glimmer to buy it out of collection. So that's over 14,000 glimmer every time you do this. So you just, I don't know, it's like you end up chewing through something in terms of resources. But since the prisms, I'm spending those the most. This is a good thing for me. So now I've got 31. And just keep doing that until, I don't know, eventually you'll have to restock on the glimmer, restock on the shards. And I have to spend some of these alloys on something, so I gotta go into crafted weapons for that. And this one is progress. Oh, it's just 1 rank, I think. Yeah, it's 13. So there's 1 shard there. Body counting is almost done. Orders, not quite. And my bright dust is coming along. I'm up at 11,644. So it's getting up there. Let's see. All right, so after I get these 3 bonus drops, like I know this one is for quick play. The problem is these drops are so low in terms of tiers, like they're tier 3, tier 4. So yes, it's 3 bonus drops, but they usually don't help me. They can be 550 instead of 540, but other than that, I don't really, I don't really use them. This one I've got 1 bonus drop, and it's got 2 completion rewards. It's not bad, but it's kind of, sometimes you get tier 5, sometimes you get tier 4 drops, and so it's inconsistent. That's why I don't like running master either. So like if you click on this one, this is an A plus, So it's like right on the border of the S tier. It's not A, but it's not S. It's like in the middle. So if you go S tier, you're pretty much going to get tier 5s all the time. If you go A tier, you're going to get tier 3, tier 4 for the most part, in my experience. And then A plus is kind of either one. But if you look at the reward is a tier 4, right? It says tier, it's got tier 4, then the number 2 right there. So likely you're going to get a couple tier 4 drops because this is an A plus. Now, if you come down here, this is an S tier. So you look at the reward, it's a tier 5. You get 2 of those. So for sure, like guaranteed, you're going to get 2 tier 5 drops. If you go to quick play, I don't know what it says for quick play. Oh, it's a letter A. It's an A grade. So yeah, you get 2 tier 3 drops, and then you get 3 bonus drops, which again, I'm guessing they're going to be around tier 3, maybe tier 4, but yeah. So in terms of grading, this is tier 3 is an A. The A plus is a tier 4. And then if you come down here to these individual ones, they are S tier. Now the top 3 still have matchmaking, so S tier, tier 5 drops, and then your bonus drops are usually tier 5 as well. So that's why I like running the ones down here, like just the individual missions by themselves. But anyway, so Battleground Delve, I don't know. I feel like I want to switch this back to where I had it because I'm used to my anti-barrier being up here. And so I'm going off of muscle memory, so sometimes I get confused on which weapon is for which champion. Yeah. So I'm gonna go this one. So yeah, my anti-barrier is usually up here. This is for overload, and this is for unstoppable champions. I gotta watch my health on this one because this is not an easy mission.
Gather fallen data to bring down that barrier.
I should have threw it closer to him. Well, I'm trying to apply as many, oh, wait a minute. I'm trying to apply lightning as much as possible. The lightning strikes. Oh, I'm stuck. Dang, it was too much at one time. I lasted for a while though, but I got stuck in a bad spot. Oh my goodness. I didn't know they were gonna respawn right there. take care of that turn. Okay, my Sentry's ready. One shot. There's a lot of shards down here. Oh, nice. Man, we don't have a radar on this bad boy. Oh, we got him already. Dang. Blitz me. Trying not to use too many revives right now. Oh, and using the class ability helps to give the grenade energy as well, so I don't know, I'm supposed to get up here. There we go. Oh, he took off. I forgot how this mission goes, too. Darn snipers, man.
Failsafe tells
Was
me
that a
the
good
Vex are
throw?
advancing on your position.
I don't know.
Be careful, Guardian.
I got another Sentry if I... Oh, shoot. the best place to stand. Okay. Dang, they keep switching up on the champions.
That fallen captain is retreating. They are scared.
Oops. Oh, now I think I know where I'm going with this. Is that big Vex at the end? Golly, it's like amazing here. Where's... Oh, there we go. Very nice. Oh, this
Looks
can't
like
be
House
good.
Dusk managed to imprison a Vex Hydra. You'll need to take care of both.
Oh, wait, this is a different one. Alright, there's gonna be plenty of ads in here, that's for sure. We got plenty of revives. Oh, that was a bad throw. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought. Ooh. disappear. That's a little better. Now. Uh-oh. Nice, nice.
The Vex Hydra is free. Destroy it, Guardian.
Well, they put a bunch of stuff in here. There we go. I'm out of energy too. That was a better throw. I don't know if that works. Not bad, not bad. Winter Bite Catalyst. They keep giving me Ascendant Alloys too. They know I'm maxed out. Alright, so... Dang, that was a good run. 190. Orbs created 51. Assists 85. That was a really good run. There was a whole bunch of stuff going on in there too. I think if the traces can give health, I think that would be good. Let me see if it's in here. Picking up an Ionic trace grants an armor charge. That's not the same thing though. Okay, it says collecting an elemental pickup or an orb of power or destroying a tango grants you a small amount of health. Blinding burst, rapid precision hits. Yeah, that's too, like, because I'm really not going for precision. That's for sure. Our sources deal increased damage to blind targets. That's actually really good. Deal bonus damage to targets that are affected by stasis. I will probably try this to see how it compares with Hunter's Journal. my gosh, they have okay. So they gave me accelerated assault, the bonus trait on here, but this is a tier 3 weapon. I probably have one better, or two better maybe, that are at least a tier 4. Let's see, destabilizing target logs in feeding. Yeah, I have a better one than this one. And they both have accelerated assault on them, so. And it's a 540, that one can go. Let's see. Yes, I have a better one than this. Okay. Actually, let me put the bows away until I figure out which one I want to keep. I probably have 3 or 4 of those. I don't really use snipers, but I'll keep the best one of these. I want to try perfect pitch just to see how it feels. What else is here? They gave me another Cynosure. I probably, yeah, I have some saved ones of this one. Aurora Dawn, I had too many. I got rid of so many of these yesterday. That one's dropping too much. But it has a combo of Cold Steel, Vorpal, One for All. Not on the sword, I don't think. Let's see. Rhyme. This is good. This is good for a stasis build. Swordmaster's good. Do they have Jagged Edge? There it is. Those two good. Probably that one. And I can either go Cold Steel or Vorpal. This is actually not bad. I'll see if it's better than what I already have. But yeah, that sword drops a lot. So I'll put this one away. For my power weapon, I use machine guns more than anything. They're better for range, the amount of ammo that you get. So all right, we have no, they gave me a siege breaker. Man, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, that's not what I put on my ghost. I put a grenadier on my ghost, and they gave me a siege breaker. So basically, like I said, I want this one, but with that plus 20, instead of in health, I want it in weapons. That last mission, there was like 2 occasions where I wanted ability energy and it wasn't there. But I don't think that most missions are that hectic that I'm spamming my abilities that much. This is a gunner. Okay, so they gave me 2 of them. Okay, so they gave me a grenadier, but they put the plus 20 in health that's what I just said I didn't want. And then the other one they put the plus 20 in melee. It's not terrible, but it's not weapons either. I don't know. I'm gonna keep all the grenadiers, and then everything that has a plus 20 melee, just stack them all so I can get 100 in that one. Same thing with health. I guess I can stack all these that have plus 20 health. But your health really doesn't do anything or do much, in my opinion, until you get above 100, because then that's when your shields recharge more quickly. So I tested out that build. Like, I put my health at 200 stat. Your shields come back so fast, but when you are fighting really tanky bosses, like what we just fought with that Vex Hydra, it doesn't matter. You still take too much damage that you don't have enough time. You still don't have enough time for your shields to recharge, even though your recharge rate for your shields increases by 45%, which is great in most cases. So I was trying to combine that with the Ionic traces, um, which I think can work. But again, when you in tougher content, it's still not. It's still not enough. My weapons were fine. I do think that I think that the grenade font. I think the grenade font gave me the was like it was up a lot because I was creating armor charges quite often, so it was giving me the +20 to my grenade stat. So I felt like the damage my grenade, like the arc soul was doing, um, the Ionic Sentry, the damage it was doing, that was good. The only thing is with the Sentry, like when the Hydra was up in the like so high up in the air, you just can't throw it at it and have it stay up there. Like it doesn't stick. I think it has to be just ground based, and then the range. It looks like the range is about 15 to 20 meters maybe, and anything outside of that, it's not gonna shock anything. So I don't know, but I do like the combination of the Sentry and the Arc Soul when I consume it. And then you get amplified, it triggers the amplified right away. So I'm like that, all of that was really good. Let's see here. Okay. We got 33 out of 50, 7 out of 15. I feel like these should be done faster than I'm doing them, but oh well. I actually had to complete both of these, um, not only for the progress, but they got the bright dust on them. And then you get the ops bonus drops. So it's 4 of them here, 4 bonus drops here, and they kind of scatter them. You don't know where the 4 bonus drops are gonna go. They can put them on solo ops, it can go on arena ops or fire team ops. You just don't know where they're gonna go. But they assign them to those activities. I think Pinnacle Ops, it can go to Pinnacle Ops as well. So if you come to these activities and you run out of bonus drops, like when you run them, the bonus drops go away, right? So if you want them to come back without having to wait for the next daily reset, you would come here and turn in one of these. So what I try to do is run a bunch of activities to get rid of the bonus drops that I want to use. And then I would turn in one of the weekly objectives, and hopefully some of those bonus drops will come back over here. Yeah, because Arena Ops, like I ran most of this stuff yesterday. So I tried running salt mines yesterday and that just beat me up to a pulp. That was bad. I do not like this one. I don't like this one either. This is actually a good sword. This is actually a good sword. It's a caster frame. So it is a sword, but when you do the power attack or the heavy attack, um, you can fire a projectile, across the map. So it definitely is very good for range attacks. Normally, swords you have to put yourself in harm's way, as I say. Run up to the boss and and start swinging at him. So with the caster frames, you can fire a projectile over there and do a lot of damage. So that's good on that one. Um, is there anything else? I don't know much about Pinnacle Ops. I always have to go and look at a guide to show me how to get through them. And I just don't want to spend that kind of time on that. Now, some of these gear sets are good, like how do you pronounce this? U Technology. I heard a lot of good things about this gear set. I have a few pieces, but I don't have like a four piece set though. And I think I had more, but I deleted them because I was thinking I wasn't going to use them, and then turn around that they have a pretty good bonus, or they have a pretty good armor set perk on them. Let's see. Okay. Well, I can try this one. It does have 3 bonus drops. I don't know what they're going to give me. Because the quick play, you don't know which mission they're going to throw you into, and they usually throw me into something that I don't want to do. It's an A plus tier 4, 3 bonus drops. I don't know. I got enough space. And you cannot customize it. Excuse me. So if you could customize it, you can improve the grade from A plus to S, tier S, but on the quick playlist, you can't go into the customization menu. So I'll see what the drops are. I don't know what the champion types are going to be. It depends on what they put you in. So that's why I was saying on the video earlier that you want a weapon for each one of these just to cover all your bases. And then sometimes they'll say, oh, this is just going to be anti-barrier, and then you run into a different type of champion instead. So you're just prepared. See, salt mines, I can't stand this one.
You're up, Guardian. Let's clear this sector as quickly as possible.
With any luck, we'll be long gone before major reinforcements arrive.
Okay, so my Sentry's ready. It's those darn things that was coming out of the edges yesterday. Is this the same one? This might not be the same one. I don't know, whichever one I ran yesterday, it was just annoying. Ow, that hurt. Dang it. Okay, that worked really well. Yeah, this is a different type. The one I ran yesterday, it wasn't taken. I think I'm able to go in here now, right? Those darn bombs. I thought you would be able to shoot them, but you can't. Wait, there was something over here. Oh crap. Come on. There we go. Ooh. Where am I going? Oh, it drops down. I knew there was supposed to be something down here. Yeah, that Sentry causes blindness, so that buys me some time when I get rushed. Oh, that thing. I think there's a shortcut up here. Let's see. I think there's a shortcut. I forgot how to get up here. I'm thinking there's a shortcut. Oh, I forgot where it is. There it is. Instead of going through that darn maze down there. That's where I want to be, right there. Very nice. Wait, did I miss something? Oh my gosh, they gave me a punch out that's not tiered. Was that like a tier 1? Whoa. Hello. Ouch. Oh, he killed him. Okay. Nice job.
Now comes the fun part.
This
Kill
is
the
the fun
giant
part.
boss, collect loot.
Oh. Gotta kill this thing. I was like, how do you take the shield down? I think that was was the only one. Whoops. Oh, I gotta stand in that thing, okay. I was like, what am I looking for here? Oh, that is. Can it go through there, or? Oh, wow. I felt like I blew myself up or something. Grenade. Alright, come on now, I gotta get out of here.
All done. Exemplary craftsmanship, Guardian. Think we'll see enemy reinforcements? Hard to say. When that time comes, our Guardian will have to return. For now, we must relish in the peace while it lasts.
They're all fours. Eight minutes, 23 seconds, not bad. I did take the shortcut at the top. But yeah, they are all fours. That's what I was afraid of. That punch out, oh my gosh, that is crazy. Is a 1. That's crazy. You can level them up to a 5, but it's not the same thing. Because you don't have the extra traits at the bottom. Like this column's supposed to have 3 traits. This column's supposed to have 3 traits. So even though you level it up to a tier 5, you still don't get the missing perk set right here. So I'm like, what's the point of doing that? Unless you just want to say that you have a tier 5, but it's going to be missing the perks, so. I'll see what I have, because I don't think I have a, how do you pronounce this? Chivalric Fire. I don't have one of these that's tiered, and it's got Eager Edge on it, which is good. Yeah, so I will probably keep this one until I get a tier 5 of this. This is a good perk, but yeah, it's missing the extra perks down here. All right. What is this looking like? I only completed one order. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna focus on getting some of these done. Why do they keep giving me this one? Defeat champions. Deal multiple final blows against combatants. Da-da-da. Achieve a grade A or better on master difficulty or higher activities with a match game modifier active. That screams solo run or solo ops for sure. But yeah, I have to get 7 more for this. I need 16 more for this. I need a sidearm, shotgun, fusion rifle, glaze sword for this. I've seen a lot of people run Praxic Blade with Getaway artists, but my Praxic Blade is okay, but I haven't leveled it up. I haven't been able to level it up because I have to finish this quest. And the first time I ran it, there was no timer. The second time you run it with this particular quest, there's like a 30-minute timer, and I can't beat it solo with the timer on there. I just run out of time. If it wasn't for the jumping puzzles, I could probably do it, but it's just a really long mission. So I would have to learn how to speed run it. But anyway, that's how you unlock all the extra perks on the Praxic Blade. You have to finish this one first. So I would need to look for a team to run the mission. And the team would have to be like way better than me. I mean, the biggest thing with that too, even if I get a team, it's like keeping up with them, you know, because they'll probably go through the jumping puzzles faster than I usually do. Oh, yay, more bright dust. Oh my gosh, that's bad. I'll pick it up anyway. I am tempted to buy this, but because it looks really good for the Osmiomancy gloves. But I tested that build a few days ago, and I just wasn't doing enough damage. I can freeze a bunch of stuff, but it's the damage just wasn't great. So I don't know. What's this one for? Solo. Oh, that's the other build I have to do. Is the lustrous. Do like a 4-piece lustrous gear set where your solar kills heal you. That would be nice. That would be nice. But I want to get this one finished first. Let's see. Actually, let me go and pick up a few of those pieces. How many pieces do I need for that? But yeah, that's a solar build. Let me see. Do I want to go grenade? Weapons? Yeah, so this is the build I'm talking about. If you have 4 pieces of the Lustrous gear set, it says your rapid solar final blows heal you. So that can be solar ability, solar weapon, super, all that. So I would probably go grenade weapon with this, or vice versa, weapon grenade, which goes good with the, what type of, let me see. Yeah, because the grenade would power the Hellion. Of course, the weapon would boost my weapon damage a lot. So I'll probably say gunner. And then my class, I think my class ability, as long as I get it to 100, that would be great. Because then the regeneration rate would be 125%. So if you go plus 20 class on all 5 pieces in the build, that'll get me to 100. Once you get to 100 class, then it goes into you gain an overshield, anything over 100. But the overshield, I tested that out too. It's really not noticeable to me. So I would probably get the class ability up for that solar build, and then, yeah. Which means that I need the gunner armor. Let me see if I can. How many of those pieces do I actually have, though? This one should be. What's powerhouse? No. Okay. This one should be perfect. It's a gunner. It's got plus 30 weapons. It's got plus 25 grenade, plus 20 class. That's exactly what I need, like 4 more times. So for the gauntlets, chest, legs, bond, they all need to look like that. So my weapons will be maxed out. My grenade, pretty close to max. Yeah. I think the grenade will be at 150. And then I can push the weapons to 200. The class will be at 100. And I think that would work. It's just, I don't have a lot of lustrous armor, though. Yeah, I'm missing the gauntlets. I'm missing the chest piece. Yep, I'm missing a bunch of them. Oh, I got leg armor. But it's got super instead of class. Which is not bad if the super is higher. Oh my goodness, I don't even have a bond. Yeah. So I have to, I think the easiest way to do that is to go, I think it's devotion. Let me see. No, I don't think this is it. Okay. Bravery. There it is. Solstice weapon. Solstice armor. Lawless. And I totally forgot they have armor in here. This looks like a crown. Whoa. That is spiffy. What else is in here? Fafnir. Oh, this is what that ornament was for. They sold this in the Eververse, 2-3 days ago, the ornament for it. But I don't think I could pick it up because I didn't have the weapon. What does it do? Consume a portion of this weapon's reserves to overpressurize it, causing it to dramatically weaken targets for a short time. This effect's duration scales with the amount of ammo consumed in its pause while holstered. Subatomic distortion fires projectiles made of compressed quantum particles that decompress within targets after a short delay, lacerating them. Overpressurizing this weapon within quantum nova releases a detonation around you. What? Huh, okay. What is this? You know what? This looks bad in this game. Hopefully this armor set looks better at Marathon, but in Destiny, this looks bad. There's no texture on it whatsoever. It's just smooth, textureless. Yeah, it makes it look, I don't know if I want to say it looks like plastic, but yeah, it doesn't look great. Anyway, let me pick up one of these. There's a bond. Now, is it the bond type that I need? Almost. Yes, it's a gunner, but the plus 20 is in melee instead of... I was thinking I wanted it in class. I'll try one more time. This is like pulling a slot machine for real. Okay, they gave me gauntlets. No, that's not what I wanted. Gave me a reaver. No grenade, no weapons. That's not good. It's not good at all. Okay. Third time, one more time. Dang, I have a helmet already. Don't I? And then they gave me the wrong one. Okay. I think that's going to be it for me for today. I'm I'm going to lock this one because I want to keep it. This I oh my goodness. Um yeah, that's okay. I don't need that one. But anyway, uh yeah, that's the issue with picking these up. You just don't know what you're gonna get. Okay, so they gave me Gunner. The plus 20 is on super. Can't complain. And this is not right at all. I'll come back tomorrow and see if it's in a better mood. I can do that. But yeah, it gave me another helmet that was the wrong one. So yeah, putting the mod on the Ghost does help, I think, sometimes, but not all the time. It's just the game is gonna drop what it wants to drop. So all I can say is like collect as many legendary marks as you can, and don't just splurge on anything. Like just be really intentional about what you want to buy. So what's this? Oh, this is pretty good too. Oh my goodness. I like this one. Requires completion immortal title. What is that? It doesn't tell you where it is. Let's see, the ornament. Oh, fancy, fancy, fancy. What is the impact? Whoa, that's good. I will take that. Oh, it just says owned. I forgot about this weapon. This is a really good machine gun. This doesn't look very good. I mean, it is a surfboard, but it's barely hanging on. Oh my goodness. I have to do something to it. That's not bad. Zeros and ones. Put that one on there. I don't know what they were going for with this design. It's very odd. I almost thought this was a blimp. It kind of reminds me of a blimp. I will take that. All right. So, yes, I tricked it. I didn't know I was coming. Let me see. Darn it. They still got me, though. Colossus. Super in health, no grenade. Golly, nope. I don't think that one would be good either. Not for what I want to do with the gear set. So, all right, they got me on that last one. I thought I tricked them.
Your return honors me, Guardian.
Let me see. Let me see. Glimmer. Da-da. I'm pretty happy with the stats on here. Yeah, so I'll look into that later. Oh, let me check the... I forgot if I checked this or not.
Checking now.
Okay.
Transferred.
I mean, sometimes I just don't understand why they're still dropping tier 2s to me.
Confirmed.
It's like, why are you giving me a tier 2? Oh, this is pretty good. All of these are good on this column. Ambitious Assassin, Subsistence. Dang. All these are good. All right. They keep giving me positive outlook. I got to look at this though. I had like 20 to 25 of these in the vault. And I finally went through and narrowed it down to 2. Armor piercing, good. That's a toss-up. Stability's good. This one on there. Dang, this might be a really good one. I mean, all 6 of these are viable options. That's crazy. Like, the only other thing they could have gave me is, like, steady rounds over here under the magazine. But other than that, that was really good. Okay, so they gave me Luminopotent boots, which is close. They gave me an extra point in weapons, so that's good. Yeah, I will take that. And it's a tier 4 instead of 3. All right, so we got... Yeah, the grenade has to go up. So I'm going to go 3 here. And then, let's see, Absolution. What else did I have? Orbs of Restoration. And then I had Innervation. Yeah, so all this is geared towards reducing ability cooldowns. So there's that. It's not a tier 5, so they shorted me a point on super, but it's better than what I had. All right, this one and the shader, Crown of Vermin. There we go. Was it that one or was it this one? Oh, Cursed. Is there? Okay, there we go. I knew that one looked off a little bit. What else is there? I'm not gonna masterwork this one because it's a 4. I'll wait until I get a 5. Okay, so my super is almost... Oh wait, do I get it? Oh, it doesn't have an extra slot. Bummer. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking for this slot here, but I think it has to be a tier 5 for it to have this, the extra slot on there. Okay. Tier... It does have bait and switch on it with overflow, which is good, but I don't want a 3. Let's see, this vault, I might have a better chain of command, but I'm not sure. And I have to test this one out because I don't know how this one feels. All right, so I'm gonna run one more. I want to run something.
Sure. Rhythmic physical expressions won't win a fight.
And then take a break. I had to work on some other stuff. And then I'll work on the wait a minute. I forgot about these. Brawler, gunner with melee, another gunner with melee, gunner with super, and gunner with health. Like, would I swap one of these out? That's pretty close. That's pretty close. Let me switch the mod on my ghost. Where is it? I think it was this one. Yes, was that one. Okay, let me try that again. There we go. Yeah, I'm looking for okay, so it's gonna have grenade super obviously, but for that third stat, I really do want weapons. Because like I said before, my class ability on the arc build, I can get that back pretty easily. They put it on melee here. Melee again. They put it on health. There you are. But I can't use the gauntlets because I have this on already. All right. So I don't know if they're trolling me at this point. But the only one that they put the plus 20 on weapons is I can't swap that out. That's not in the right place. No. And maybe, but no. Yeah, I would say weapons for all of these is where it's supposed to be. So I did pick up the Theodolite. I think I chose the 5th one because it's got Volt Shot, Reaper's Tithe, Elemental Honing, which is good. And then they got Reconstruction, Blast Distributor, Reverberation. Oh my gosh, these names. It doesn't have spike grenades, but that's okay. I haven't tested it out though. And then the other option, let me see. I can roll the dice with one of these, but there's no guarantee that it's going to drop as the right armor type. I don't know. Again, it's like gambling because it's guaranteed to be this armor piece, but you don't know what type it's going to be. So that's another option. And I totally forgot Zavala had this set. Oh, I gotta look into... Okay, 2-piece, rapidly defeating combatants with void energy spawns a void breach. 4-piece, after collecting a void breach, your next final blow with a void weapon triggers a detonation. The detonation is more powerful if it is triggered quickly after collecting a void breach. And I think the void breach gives you class ability energy, if I remember correctly. Interesting. I have to do some digging on that one. This one is definitely for the Praxic Blade. Damaging a target with a sword. Exhaust them. Exhaust enemies. Exhausted targets deal reduced damage. So yeah, if I go Praxic, I would definitely have to go Sword Masters with it. This one is... I forgot if I wanted to try this one. Increase kinetic damage to combatant shields. Defeating powerful combatants or breaking a combatant shield with kinetic damage releases a disorienting kinetic shockwave. That sounds interesting. I wonder how effective that is on the 4-piece. And then Bushido, I have some of this. Sword final blows temporarily reduce incoming damage. Damaging targets with those weapons extends the effect. Final blows with freshly drawn or reloaded weapons heal you. I mean, yeah. That's not bad. I've tried this one before. I usually do 2 of these for the healing, and then combine that with the with this one, the 2-piece of this one. When your shields begin to regenerate, you gain flinch resistance and damage resistance for a short time. So that's what I used to run on my arc, this arc build, but I'm trying something different. Smoke jumper, pigment overpower, gain a brief period of rapidly decaying damage reduction. 4-piece, defeating a powerful combatant with a finisher grants you special ammo progress. Replenishes a small amount of health. The only thing is I don't use finishers very much at all. Most of the time I don't remember to do a finisher, but if I'm in a really bad jam, yes. But for the most part, I don't use finishers. I'm on rank 11. Oh, let me grab this in this moment.
A prepared soldier is a victorious soldier.
Oh my gosh, they gotta get rid of these colors for Vanguard. Because the orange and blue combo is just not working.
Back to the front, Guardian.
All right, so I'm going to run one more activity and I'm going to sign off. And then when I come back from my break, I'm not going to go live again, but I do want to finish disorderly conduct, both of these, and then I'm going to pick a sidearm. Yeah, I'll pick a sidearm and go through this one. If you want really, like for me, like when I want to finish these quickly and just focus on like finishing these quickly, I will go to K1 Revelation on the moon and I'll just spam K1 Revelation here. So that's the landing zone and I go right to K1. And for some reason, your progress is a lot faster within a lost sector. So there's a bunch of enemies in K1 Revelation, and I can do like 4 or 5 different orders, like finish all of those pretty quickly, just running that lost sector. So it's boring, but it gets the job done in a short period of time. I feel like I want to, well, this is the only bonus left. Okay, so anytime I run a solo op, there's a tier 4, which is not good enough for me, so I come over to customize, change it to Grandmaster, and you're good to go. You can change it to Ultimate, but for me that's just overkill. Grandmaster is fine. I don't add anything or do anything else to it. But as long as you change it to tier S, then that'll do it. And some, like most of the time, like the time limit is 10 minutes, 24. You can run out of time. It doesn't really matter. As long as you complete the initial objective, then you'll get enough points to get the S tier. This has a bunch of overload. That's good. Make sure that my weapons, I've got anti-barrier, overload, and unstoppable. Okay, I'm covered. And I didn't change anything, did I? Oh, I changed that one, but it's the same. Okay. Grenade status up. Okay. I think when you go S tier, the enemies are 25 above you, 25 power above you. So it's like a negative 25. If you go ultimate, I think it's a negative 30. So 25 for me is fine, as long as I get the tier 5s to drop.
The Hidden are busy chasing the Nine around the trans-Neptunian belt, so there's not much recon to go on down there. Keep your eyes on the objectives, and we'll let you know when their reinforcements arrive.
Okay, the objective is thin the combatant forces. Combatants defeated. You have to defeat 60. So that's good. It's not something crazy. If your objective is like get a bunch of precision kills, just back out of the activity and reload it, because that is crazy. Oh, wait a minute. I don't want to miss anybody. Okay, so I'm gonna toss my Sentry. Oh, that hurt. Almost made it. Darn. They keep alternating their shields. Did I miss him? I think I missed him. That was weird. I've only got 20 defeats so far, and I need 60. That's low. I thought there were more enemies in that, on that last section. Okay. 28. I don't think I have to drag this out, but Man, I don't have any heavy ammo. It's like, die already. Where's the jumping point? There it is. This thing is hefty. Come on.
I intercepted some comms chatter. Looks like their boss is incoming.
Hello. He fires that thing underhanded, so it kind of throws me off sometimes. Oh, they're alternating. Ah, that hurt. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Ah. You. And there's like a delay to it too.
That went better than I expected. The Guardian looked comfortable alone out there.
Excuse you? Guardians are never really alone. They've always got their ghosts. I'm sure Jinju would agree.
I haven't seen much of her lately. She spends all her time with the Ghost Community Theater. They're mounting a new production, some big secret. I can't wait to see it.
I saw Oryx, the Nightmare Daddy. Disappointing production value.
Okay, so it's 2 minutes, 7 seconds ahead of schedule. 81 kills, good, good, okay. And that's the S tier. Yeah, that's the only thing with Ionic traces is that if you don't get, well, you can generate traces too far away, right, to a point where they can't reach you. And then when you start fighting bosses and there's no enemies spawning, then it's a lot harder to generate the traces to recover energy, your ability energy. So, okay, I don't know. They slipped the tier 2 in here. I don't know why they did that. Yeah, we do not want that. The thing I had to look at with combat bows is the accuracy, how well shots fired by this weapon hit their target. If your accuracy is low, I'm not using that bow. So I try to get the accuracy up as high as possible. But yeah, this tier is way too low. They gave me another outlook. Oh my goodness. Or is this the one from before? Oh yeah, this is the one from before. So they gave me another. Is this heel clip? It sure is. Enlightened action. Maybe that combo. The only thing I don't like about these submachine guns, the handling is horrible. The reload speed's horrible. The impact is okay. But yeah, these stats over here are not great. So I don't know. But some of them, the feel of the weapons are so good that you use them anyway, but they're very situational to me. This one also has heel clip. Okay. And it's got incandescent, onslaught. Oh, this will help high caliber rounds. Very nice. Yeah, but that stability, handling, reload speed, I mean, all these are low. So yes, your range is up, but when your stability is that bad or this bad, like what are you going to hit at a long range? You're not going to hit anything consistently. I would say get the stability up as much as possible. The recoil direction's good at 93. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see what else, or anything else. They gave me a helmet. They put the 20 in health. Gosh, they're trying to drive me crazy with that. Okay. Like if you put the plus 20 in health, you get for all 5 pieces, you get this to 100. You'll get, what is it, plus 70 health per orb. Your flinch resistance is like 10% or 15%, something like that. It doesn't do much of anything to me. You would have to go over 100 in order to get the enhanced benefit. The enhanced benefit is great, which is like I said, your shield's recharging more quickly. I did test it out. It works really well, but it takes away so many points from your grenade, your weapons, and then if you want to go class or super, it takes a lot of it away from the other stuff. So I was thinking if you're going to go health on this, you would need a bunch of Ionic traces feeding your other abilities. But even with the health at 0, there's still patches where you just can't create enough Ionic traces to feed this. So basically, you can get your grenade back. Like my grenade's coming back pretty quickly. But you can't create Ionic traces. So yeah, the bosses at the end of that last mission, you're just constantly trying to do damage. You're not creating any Ionic traces because you're not getting any final blows. So that's the real weakness of this one. Now, if you are on a fire team and your assignment on the team is for crowd control, this is awesome. So it's like, okay, get all the red bars and some of the majors, right? You'll go to town on it. But then when it comes to the bosses, you have to pick really good weapons for that. Like you have to have some really strong weapons for the boss. Because like I said, on that part of the activity, like I wouldn't even like Centrifuge isn't really for that. Last Thursday really isn't for that. And of course the machine gun is the machine gun. It's got killing tally on it. And then I've got demolitionist on this one. You also have sometimes I use slice, but that's for, in order to trigger slice, you have to trigger your class ability. So if your class ability stat is low, you're not going to be able to use slice as much. But yeah, this is not bad. The impact is up at 70, so that's good. But all right, so what time is it? It's 9. I am gonna go. And like I said, I'm gonna jump on after my break and I eat some dinner. I still need to finish the daily and the weekly objective for this, and then I'll jump on the close combat. And I'll see if I can find like a really good sidearm that I want to use. Match game, I can do that pretty easily. Fire team ops, okay. Okay. So like this part with rank 20, this is for Tuesday reset. So Tuesday when you log in, as long as you get to rank 20, you will be able to pick all 5 options from whatever weapons Zavala is selling. So I usually get that out of the way. Otherwise, you'll have to pay chronologs to unlock the weapon option. But yeah, let me see what they're gonna give me with this one. What is that? Oh, that's not the one I wanted. Yeah, that's not the one I wanted. Sliding collects nearby ammo, temporarily grants enhanced reload speed and handling. 4P, stealing damage with your weapons temporarily grants enhanced sliding. Sliding provides damage. This is PvP, Crucible, Iron Banner all the way. It's all the way. All right, so thank you guys for tuning in. I'm gonna run some more tests, like I said, on gear types. Right now, I'm running combination of Grenadier and Gunner, and then I'll I'll see, because I've been trying all kinds of stuff, which is why my enhancement prisms are so low. But I'll try to get those back up as soon as I can. Unlock both of those. Okay. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care.